He will do it for you. I think I have to go to the studio right now. He will do it for you. Yeah. How y'all doing, people? Good afternoon, and welcome to the afternoon drive show here on Lagoon Radio. My name remains no other name than Olabisi Simidele, okay? And I'll be your driver for today's afternoon drive show. And I want you to fasten your seatbelt as you be enjoying the ride. I'm not here alone, as you can see. And as you're about to hear, I'm here with the one and only Taiwo Adiola Shabi-Olegbe of the Lagoon Radio, Nigeria. Yo, 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 yo.
Good afternoon. No.
Why is there somebody that collects bread? They collect your bread.
I wish, but good afternoon, beautiful people. Oh yes, it's another beautiful edition of the Afternoon Drive Show where we give you back to back what's happening in the world of entertainment, to crack your ribs and of course to inform you. Yeah, this afternoon.
Yeah, and we have a lot of gist for you this afternoon, and of course, I love riddles. I don't know what me and riddles do to ourselves. And she'll be scared. She's scared maybe I will ask her a question on riddles. I might not even do riddles today. I might just be giving the main apropos gist for everybody this afternoon. And I just wanted to enjoy this afternoon. All work and no relaxation makes Sharp a dog girl, and all work and no play makes Simi a dog girl too. Hallelujah, somebody. So fasten your seatbelt, and we'll be right back after this music break. Should I give you this bang 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 from Olumakaiye? Stay connected to Lagoon Radio. Don't go anywhere.
Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀. Ó jẹ́ ènìyàn ló dúró mi wọ́n ti mọ̀ sí rẹ́gùn. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun. Ọlọ́run o. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀. Ó jẹ́ ènìyàn ló dúró mi wọ́n ti máa ṣeré gùn. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun o. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun o. Kùtù ọmọ tí mo dábọ̀ Jésù. Wo tí mo dábọ̀ Dádì. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀. Ó jẹ́ ènìyàn ló dúró mi wọ́n ti máa ṣeré o. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun o. Ọlọ́run o. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun o. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀. Ó jẹ́ ènìyàn ló dúró mi wọ́n ti máa ṣeré o. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun o. Ẹ tóbi o bàbá ẹ máa tóbi o. Tóbi o, ọba tí kì í gbàgbé tẹ́lẹ̀, ọlọ́wọ́ gbọgbọrọ, afúnni mà sí ìrẹ́kùn o, ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi, ẹ tóbi o, bàbá ẹ mà tóbi o, ẹ tóbi o, bàbá ẹ mà tóbi o.
If you're not dancing, you're wrong, because today is 1st of December and you have to be on your feet. Give praises to God. Dance, shake your body.
Fẹ̀yìn f'Olúwa lóyin Jésù lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ẹ tóbi o, bàbá ẹ máa tóbi o. Ọba tí kì í gbàgbé tẹ́lẹ̀, ọlọ́wọ́ gbọgbọrọ, afúnni máa ṣe ìrẹ́gùn o. Ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi o, bàbá ẹ máa tóbi o. Ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi o, bàbá ẹ máa tóbi o. Ọba tí kì í gbàgbé tẹ́lẹ̀, ọlọ́wọ́ gbọgbọrọ, afúnni máa ṣe ìrẹ́gùn o. Ẹ tóbi o. ó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn kí ijó sọlọ́run mi. Máa jó sọlọ́run mi. Come on now. What?
ṣótẹ́ ẹ lọ́rùn kó o jó sọ́lọ́run rẹ mùkúlùmùkẹ́ wàá jó ọlọ́run mi.
Oh my God, it's 1st of December. Happy New Month.
Like, should we just do an afternoon drive groove today? Like, let's just be dancing. Maybe we should just dance from now to 3 p.m. and close and go home. Abi, do you want to hear gist? Gist level bunny.
We should do more of praises, like, you know.
Yes, because it's worth it. God is worth every of our praises. Can you just imagine? We're in the last month of the year and see us. We are still standing. We never quench. We still get life upon everything. Even if they ask us, what have you achieved so far in 2021? You say, I have life. I mean, life is a great achievement because it's not easy. Let me know my last. The survivor for the fittest.
Yes,
and thank God because we are able to survive every hustling, bustling, every
diseases, pandemic,
yeah,
to the newest, whatever,
Omicron, Delta,
variant.
Asaba, Edo, Benin, Enugu.
It isn't easy, man.
Everything.
It isn't easy.
No. Just give yourself a thumbs up. Give yourself a thumbs up. Give yourself a kudos because you enjoy God's grace. You and you're giving yourself a kudos like this. Be giving God praise. Be doing it like this. Be thanking God. Always say you give God Oshuba. What's the English of Oshuba? Shab.
Oshuba.
Ogboimbo.
Oshuba.
Adoration.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Say Oshuba. It's only Oshuba. Okay. Let me just give you this first one. You know, as the year is running to an end, there are different things happening. Orishi, like Orishi. This Orishi made me remember the trending video of this child that was trying to pronounce Orishi. Orishi, Oshiri. Orishi. So different Orishi happening, and and this is from some arrested ritualists. They said they have a code name. They have code names they use for different body parts. So you have to beware. You have to be in the trend. You have to open your eyes, open your ears, open everything. Let your antenna transmit. Let your antenna receive enough network so that you'll be able, don't go and okay, let me just give you the full details. There are some police operatives in Ogun State. They arrested 7 members of suspected serial ritual murder syndicates in different parts of Abeokuta, which is Ogun State capital. So all the male suspects have been identified. We have ranging from age 23, 24, 30, 35, 36, 38. And on and on. Yeah, 23. My Jomo, 23 years old. So according to the command spokesperson, the suspects were arrested following a report lodged at their divisional headquarters by someone named Withheld, and this person reported that he visited his brother at Agbara village, and only to discover that his brother has been brutally murdered by unknown persons, and his remains have been dismembered. Like they practically dismembered the remains of this man. So upon reports, detective traced and apprehended one of them named Lekon Oladipo, age 38, and who on interrogation confessed being the actual person who shot and killed the deceased with his gun. And his confession led to the arrest of the other 6 suspects. And while they were interrogating them, each of the suspects narrated their respective roles. They have roles, like division of labor, and they narrated their roles in the murder of this deceased and others who have been killed in similar circumstances. So the first person to be arrested, that's the Lekon, informed the police that his own role is to look for the victim, and usually in the bush around that area. And his aim is to shoot them to death. And he will then contact one of them named Sulaiman Aremu, who will now butcher the corpse of the victim and remove vital parts to be distributed to their standby customers. They have customers. They are not the one using these things.
To be arrested too.
And the suspects confessed to having killed not less than 4 people in similar circumstances, and their body parts were used for making money rituals.
It's the last part for me.
Oh, not by them, they have customers. Note, they have customers. And they also informed the police that they have code names for each human part whenever they want to request for it from their butcherman. For example, they normally relate to human head as the ball, then the human heart as the transformer, while the human hands are the fans. Fans, the human hands, fans, abebe in Yoruba, fans. The human head is ball, the human heart is transformer. We're not telling you this to scare you, but we're just telling you this so that you can stay informed. If you have to be vigilant, because if you hear someone calling and say, Muri ball carrier, come be by, there's one ball carrier here, be pick race, please. Just pick race, because they are saying they have seen head, because it's head they need.
For those that have relatives around this area or somewhere very close to the bush, I think they need to inform their relatives and for them to take proper precautions.
Exactly.
In the environment.
Exactly. And I would also say that since they are not the one using this, they shouldn't be arrested alone.
Yeah, of
they
course.
should,
their
clients
or whatever clients, they are called,
or their sponsors, their customers should be arrested as well.
What are you doing with human parts? Well, it's that time of the year, as they usually say, but may we not fall victim of these unfortunate incidents.
Amen.
It's so sad.
Amen. And come to think of it, these people, if you now carry knife and say, okay, lie down, let me cut your head, they will be begging, because they know that this thing is, it's very hurtful, like it hurts, it's painful.
It's just heartless.
Come again, Shonyiboso. It's pure heartlessness. Yeah, they're just being heartless. God will deliver us from them. So please be careful. Mbok, thank you.
Okay, so here's another one. This one then says how a family member grudgingly repaid 2,000 naira out of 3 million naira she's owing me.
Yeah, loud. Urgent 2K.
Can you figure the difference?
Urgent 2K. Urgent 2K.
Okay, this came from humanitarian Olashile. Okay, so someone was owing him 3 million naira. He helped with proof of funds, and all he had, he sent him 2K last night as part of 3 million naira.
Wow.
She's family.
Wow.
She's family. Of course, he's not just a friend. Okay, so he's saying he's not laughing, no, but it's surely not a joke. But it's still kind of funny. I don't know if it's not funny to you. And sadly, it was very weak when he saw it with abuse too.
With Yabin. Gave you 2K out of your 3 million with Yabin. Is that a
And if you look at it in the end now, family extended and immediate is family. Whether you are...
It's family.
So they get away with a lot of things that outsiders don't dare to do. That is why I think some people don't like to help family members. You can't say you won't help your family members. The money you can't dash out. Don't lend it out.
Basically, yeah, I agree.
If you can't
just give it out and let go,
particular sum of amount, don't bother borrowing it or lending it out.
That's it. Because it's when you now they won't even think you need that money. They won't think you would need that money, or maybe they would think you would need that money and just decide to be quiet about it. And when you now start asking for the money, it will become yam pepper scatter. Epo atayon yam pepper no issue atayon. That's why you now become a bad person in their presence. Or they now tell you,
she returned the money. She sent 2K last night with
abuse. Ha! God, have mercy, Lord.
3 million naira left with how much? 2.8 million naira.
2.8.
Sorry, I don't know.
2,000. This is not 200,000 naira. This is 2K.
I'm very terrible with maths.
2 million is meaning 2,998,000 naira.
Thank you.
For her to finish paying.
That's a lot.
And I'm very sure by the time this woman came to meet this person we are talking about, she would be so sober. In fact, she would even be crying self, and out of sympathy, she would just say, okay, Egbama, I will give you next month, end of next month. By that time, you know.
I don't know. There's this adage that says if you cannot to borrow money is very easy, but to return it, I don't know. Help me with
Sure.
that. To borrow money is very easy, but for you to return it, you be the one quarreling the person that borrowed you the money.
To me, if you want to claim to be a good human being, channel the same energy you used to borrow money and channel it to returning the money. Finish, simple, no case. Shadura and Shami, trust Nigerians with their savage responses.
Yeah. So this one said, people will humbly beg for money, but won't put that same energy while repaying it. Okay, so this one said she go finish. She go pay finish before 2099.
2099.
Oh, good. Another one said, you they owe me 3 million. Get my send me 2K as part payment. There's no way you will make heaven. Because what's that 2K? I'll send that 2K back to you. Don't worry. Don't worry, just take it back because you see.
One person say he remain 1K to complete 3 mil.
3 mil. So once she completes the money,
3
then
mil.
Leon
No, it's many 1K. You know, she has sent 2K. So when she adds 1K, that's 3 mil, not 3 million.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, it's actually funny, and at the same time, it's bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, someone in a right frame of mind, you're owing someone 3 million, and you're refunding 2K, even with abuse. Who does that?
Someone said at this point, family isn't everything. I don't believe in that dumb line of family being everything. However, if you have an amazing family, thank your stars. Naebora full outside.
It is well. Okay.
It's funny. You that you're telling us not to laugh. I know it's a serious matter, but it's just funny. It's just funny, and we can't help but, you know. Thanks.
And now, I don't think lost me. God will help us. Okay, well, now talking about end of the year. Don't lost me, Babariri.
Trouble sleep.
Yaga go wake up.
This is the definition
for December.
Yeah.
For December, where we are greeting ourselves happy new month. We have to alara anidamu anini kodro bi okota kaya ori e o won ni fe gba fun wa lounje o ani awere o ti wa oni ta o.
We don't use our salary to repair car.
That's how trouble sleep. And Yanga went to wake trouble. Gateman crashes his boss's car while taking it out for a spin in his absence. Gateman go carry key for the boss motor, start the motor, come drive her out for a spin in the oga's absence. And at the end of the day, he now crash the car inside one fence. Bam, finish, simple. All the front of the car, if it have at least, you know, this is what we call query in disguise. Because practically, this gateman, he will work for the next God knows how many months. That's if the boss is actually a nice person. He will work for God knows how many months to get the money for that car. Or he gets arrested and I don't even know.
Do you realize he's not paying for the car alone?
Honestly.
There's a building. Okay, I think it's
the fence of the house. He will have to repair it.
He's going to pay for damages and fix the whole mess.
To fix the fence, at least he will buy like how many blocks? Like this one are 50 blocks. And how much is a block now?
Thieves to, you know. Okay.
Trust Nigerians with savage comments. Gateman won't open another gate. That is it. And the worst part is like, can he even pay? Can he even pay? Like, I don't understand. Can he even pay? Then does he even have insurance? That's another thing. Gateman.
The gateman.
Does he even have a car? Does the car his own?
I doubt he owns a car.
Like, there are a lot of things, you know. This one are troubles. Sleep. You gotta go wake up. Why you to spin down? And when family
he has been spinned.
When family he has been spinned. He has been spinning. And when family cause is very strong, it takes divine intervention for you to avert it. And who wants to settle the matter? Like, who wants to settle the matter?
He's the commentator for me. You know, some people, when they are passing comment on, oh my God, they are just funny. This one said, did I just hear this is the crime of the sin? Instead of
this is the sin of the crime. This is the crime of the sin. Can you imagine?
If you see the video, you will know it is indeed the crime of the sin.
It's so bad. It's so bad, really. So basically, let's just tread carefully. That's what I'll start hammering. That's what I'll start saying now. Let's just tread carefully. Don't go they do pass yourself. If you cannot do something, hey, don't do pass yourself so that you tell Bombe. Because this one he want to drive car. Let's assume your car was even around. I say, okay, I want to drive your car, go out. I want to test time more. I want to learn how to drive or whatever. It would have been okay, but you don't know how to drive. You carried your boss's car and took it out. It remain you, it remain your boss, it remain God. God will help you to settle your fight. Thank you.
All right, let's go on a quick break. And when we get back, we'll continue with the afternoon drive show. Do not go nowhere. This is still Lagoon Radio.
By my side, I'm ready to give all over. By my side. Ladies and gentlemen, loud and clear. That's the Chico girl.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Àlùjọ mẹ́ta mo fẹ́ yìn bàbá lógo. Ọba alágbádá iná kò sómi tó lè pa. Ó gàgàgà óyá. Yìn bàbá pẹ̀lú àlùjọ mẹ́ta. Àlùjọ mẹ́ta ọ̀kan fún bàbá ọ̀kan fún ọmọ àti ẹ̀mí mímọ́. Óyá kọ́mọ̀ láì óyá àlùjọ mẹ́ta. Àlùjọ mẹ́ta mo fẹ́ yìn bàbá lógo. Ọba alágbádá iná kò sómi tó lè pa. Ó gàgàgà. Sẹ́ni tó lè fi tiẹ̀. Yìn bàbá pẹ̀lú àlùjọ mẹ́ta. Mọ̀ Jésù yìí tó ti ya ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká ṣeré. Ó yá súnmọ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n náà orúkọ Jésù ni o. Tí bàbá mi kọ́, tí màmá mi kọ́, owó lè kó. Eléyìí owó lè àrùn, ó tún wá sílé ọ̀la. At the mention of his name, ẹ̀gbọ́n náà sounds promising. Ẹ̀gbọ́n náà orúkọ ni o. Orúkọ tó sọ mí dà láyọ̀. Orúkọ tó sọ mí dà lóríire.
Yes, you're still listening to Lagoon Radio, broadcasting live to you from Marina, Lagos, and you're still on the afternoon drive show. And don't forget to follow all our social media platforms, Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on Instagram and Twitter at Lagoonradio.Ng. And of course, if you need to put faces to the lovely voice you've been hearing on our app, just go to our YouTube channel, LagoonTV. And which other things for more news updates, like we give you news update back to back, you can find us on Lagoon.News. Thank you. And our website is www.LagoonRadio.Ng.
Namaste. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook is
I said that one now. I said that one now.
I was dancing in my head that
Okay.
Okay, so this is another one. It's a sad one though. It's a story of a 12-year-old boy that was reportedly beaten to death for refusing to join cult in school. The lady posted the story and the picture of the boy on Instagram, saying they tried to put him in court, and because he refused, they beat him. In fact, they killed him. Secondary school, he refused to blend, and they literally beat him to death. It's a boarding school in Lagos, and they called our own uncle that the son wasn't feeling too well. The uncle came to pick the child, took him to Warri. He was admitted in the hospital there in Warri. That was where he passed on. But before he died, I think he confessed that they tried blending him into court.
A 12-year-old boy.
a secondary school.
And basically, 12 years, that should be maybe GS2 or GS3.
It should be GS2, yeah, GS2 or GS3. The way, it's a sad one though.
It is
I don't know what to say to this, but I think they need to check the school because the school, the name of the school is not being mentioned. And someone asked the same question. He's saying, why are they hiding the name of the school? Let the world know. You people should not. The thing is, you people should not underestimate whether it's a primary school. There's no way you can't get initiated. Don't underestimate those children. They start by having cliques, and that's, I don't know, they are. They need to check out the school and they need to do a thorough findings and investigation on the issue. Okay, so kids be fighting tougher battles than adults in silence. Of course, they can't get home today. And this is another opportunity for me to tell parents, you need to be open to your children. So this kind of thing, I'm sure, or your teachers as well in boarding school. Let me say teachers in boarding school. You need to be open to, you need to free yourself so that your pupils or your students can actually come to you to tell you things. You can't keep things. I guess if he had someone to talk to, he would have gone secretly to talk to the person. Maybe he would have been saved or something. It's just a sad one.
And basically, parents need to be their children's best friend, because if you're not your child's best friend or your children's best friend, if your child or your children gets another best friend outside you, they can, should I say misteach now? They can just teach your children out of the normal way to go, and you end up blaming yourself for it. And try as much as possible, let's create time for those children. There are times they will want to communicate with us, they want to tell us things they are going through, and we need to just pay attention. Like we need to give them we need to lend them our ears. Let me put it that way. We shouldn't just shun them off, because once they come the first time, second, third, and we shun them off, then they'll get discouraged and they wouldn't want to move closer to you again.
And same goes to boarding school guardians. Please, you need to take note. We're begging, because it starts from a very tender age, and if they don't take care of these children now, they grow up to become something else in future.
So that's the way it is. May so rest in perfect peace, and we pray that God will continue to protect our children for us. None of them will be victims of any circumstance. It's a big prayer. Okay, now this one is yet another groovy one, as man cancels his date with the lady he just met because she refused to help him. Sharp, share your thoughts. Man cancels his date with the lady he just met because she refused to help him.
Help you as how now?
I wonder. Met him through a friend, according to the lady. Met the man through a friend, and within 48 hours, he asked for fare to go see his dad.
You say what?
He asked for transport fare to go and see his father. The lady refused, and then he declared he didn't want to meet me again. Lagos is not for the faint-hearted. My dear sister, thank your star. My dear sister, thank your age. My dear sister, thank your God at the same time. Because I've been reading stories of stuff like this, and it doesn't end well. It doesn't end well at all. Like, it doesn't end well. Before you know it, maybe by the time you meet on a date, before you wake up, maybe they will just spike your drink, and before you wake up, your ATM have gone. You just be receiving debit alert. And that's all. That's the way it is.
Funny.
That's the way it is.
The guys. Okay. No
And
comments.
come to think of it, she posted a screenshot of their conversation. Hi dear, you completely ignored me yesterday because I asked for cash. Must think I'm scamming you. Definitely you are a scam. Because I'm not
the lady's
understanding.
response. She said because I don't understand your request at all. I told you I was sleeping also. Okay. You have so many people around you. Someone you just met
should not be receiving such requests, of course.
The guy now said it's fine. not interested in seeing you
Oh,
again, though.
wow.
Who wants to see you? Sir?
Wow. Let me do like ambulance. Wow. So now, Nigerians, I trust my fellow Nigerians. Give me a high five, all of you. One talk say, just say you broke. No, they lie. As it come,
You don't even have an iota of shame.
Exactly. Then there's something that baffles me a lot. When someone sees your picture on social media, filtered or not, just do makeup, wear good clothes. Even if the clothes is like clothes of maybe 1.5, all these
Just because I refuse to look like my problem.
Exactly. Then your DM will be full with requests for money. That's when somebody that have not talked to you for years, though, for 1960 Gbagboro, will now be saying, hi, dear. I'm like, I need dear. Who is dear? Hi, dear. How are you? Hope you are good. After, please, I need a favor. I'm like, me, if I need favor. We both need favor. It's true now. We both need favor. All of us like this in this whole wide world, rich and poor, tall and short, fat and thin. We need favor. But I need favor.
All of us are just packaging now because
that is it. We need favor. So that's the way it is. So then one said, table done they turn. Which I agree. Table done they turn. Before now, woman they ask for urgent 2K. But now man they ask for transport fare to go and see papa. Table done turn. Scam money, irony. By the time you ask him the transport fare now.
I'm scamming you.
By the time the lady even now asks him how much is the transport fare, can say maybe like 20K.
Don't block each other.
That is it now, blocking. And I wonder why. Someone says, why is it that some people feel so entitled to some things that is not their right? It's a privilege. Even if you see someone to help you, it's a privilege. It's not your right. Don't turn it to right. And that's what actually pisses me off the most. You will turn privilege to right. You will turn grace to right. Oh my God, how did we get here? After 48 hours. Now he's asking for thief here. After 1 week, we ask for house rent. Hallelujah, somebody.
Well, this one said this is exactly how men feels This is exactly how men feels when women bills them for money, but we still not free them. Men they try, sha.
They try. Women say they try. Everybody they try.
This one said if it was the other way around, the lady will say the same thing. A king guy stand, I beg. What would you have said?
Who is a kingy? Do you remember that game? When we're still young, who is a kingy? I am a kingy. Sharp. Oh my God, you are for my hand.
Outside.
When did they born you?
What kind of game is that?
It's an indoor game now. God, it's a very interesting game. Like, I played with a king. If you know you played with a king, please come and gist with me. Gather here. Let's mark register. Call us on our studio line on 08189 Lagoon, and that's 08189524666. I repeat again, 08189524666. Who is a king? If you play that game, Biko, give me a call. Allow me, I'm going to pick. And if you play that game, should I give you a charge card of 500 naira? Won't pay me, I'm trying to. You can call now. You can call now before the show comes to an end because we have less than 20 minutes. Okay, thank you. That's how another one. No. That's how one photographer shared the response she got from an Instagram food vendor. Ask me what happened. The photographer says some Instagram vendor are really, really out of it. And it's not even acting. They are out of it for real, really. But because of their fine pictures, you barely know which one is normal and which one is abnormal. Because now everybody picture fine. Picture is different from video. If you want to know the level of someone's normalcy, go check video. Don't judge with picture, according to her. See what hunger has caused. Let me now tell you the conversation between the two of them. Between both of them. The conversation is very, very... Okay. I want to order, please. Please, I'm trying to get to place of jollof rice or spaghetti. Is it available? Deliver to Bariga. That's how the person now... Then she also went on WhatsApp. I want to order food, please. That's when the vendor now responded. I had to block you because you have the menu. Is the menu in the menu? Is there rice there? Yeah, I will block you again as well. I'm like, is that
wait.
courtesy?
Wait, I want to order for food, please. I had to block you.
That's the photographer. The photographer charted the vendor that
And
she wants to order food. She wants to order rice and spaghetti. Instead of it to just tell the client that, oh, sorry, we don't have rice and spaghetti. We only have the food in the menu. You practically told the intended customer that I had to block you on Instagram. You have the menu already. Is there rice in the menu? I'm like, oh my God. And now you be saying enemies from the father's house, enemies from the mother's house, they are following you. Whereas you are the one following yourself. And you now say die by fire. And deep down, you are the one that is doing yourself. If you by fire, it is well. Then comments. Then they spoil business for themselves and for other vendors. Because practically other online vendors too will be, you would have the same you have the same orientation about them, or you have the same you have the same orientation about them, and you have the same notion about them that all Instagram vendors are the same. They are disrespectful, they don't know how to talk and all that. So it's too much.
Even if it's on the menu, I might just ask again to be sure. And to get your attention.
Exactly. So one person don't talk, say not too much customers they worry him.
Yes.
Waiting some of us they pray for. And I'm very sure that before she got to this level, she has prayed, she has worked hard, and
she
you
will
want
even
to
beg
use
people to purchase. She will do bonanza,
exactly, do promo, do discount, and you want to use your own hand like this to scatter everything you've built over the years. It's not good, Koda. Let's learn how to talk. If you know you're a business person, learn how to address customers. Learn how to talk with courtesy. Don't just talk. Talk with courtesy. Add courtesy. Pelelako Olabo. Thank you very much.
Speaking about food, the lady reportedly turns down a job offer because of amala. Okay, so here's the story. The babe turned down a housekeeping job she was desperately searching for. Because the employer is Yoruba and she doesn't want to eat amala. Okay. The employer said she will be giving her 10K every week to make her own soups. She still said no. Now she's back begging for the job. And the 10K is not part of the 40K salary for this Nigeria.
As house helper, be housekeeping job. I'll be giving you 10K every what?
Every week.
Apart from your 40K salary, your employer will be giving you 10K every week.
So that means you're earning 80K in a month. The months whereby we have 5 weeks, that's about 90,000 naira in a month.
10K every week to be making your own soup.
Yeah.
And you said no. Is this not soft work?
Village people at work.
So after
she left, not clear, Abby.
Jehovah.
She has lost it.
They are finally get her from her village. She's from which town?
It wasn't mentioned.
They have get her. Auntie B. Abi auntie. They have get you.
It's Auntie B that posted the story.
I just tell them, auntie housekeeper, they have get you finally.
Me that don't even know how to eat amala safe. I like it when people eat it like it's like I'm enjoying it with them. I'm not eating it to obey. I just enjoy it. There are so many foods that there are some food that I don't even know how to eat. In fact, many of them that I don't even know how to eat. But once I see people eating it, I feel like I'm enjoying. I'm swallowing the spit with them. I enjoy it the way they eat it. Like I enjoy it with them. As the person's enjoying, I'm enjoying it alongside with you. So, period. I'm like looking so fine. Oh my God, the person that posted this today.
No, the amala looks so fine, looks so beautiful. If you now get ewedu to kawe, pẹ̀lú ata díndín, pẹ̀lú àwọn all those proteins that they have matter. Once you get that one, just download it, drink water on top and go and sleep. That's a good night. No matter the time you eat the amala, you will sleep. Hallelujah. Okay, that's how sharp. You see all these social media stunts that will be making people to say God when.
God when.
You know that God when syndrome?
That has turned so many
That's turned to God forbid. Some have turned to God forbid. That's how a lady revealed how our relationship went from heaven to hell in a day. And basically, me, she's the one I will blame. Because if you, how would I even put it? You have to marry right. You have to choose right. Everybody, they are not perfect. Okay, after showing themselves all off on social media, smoking cigarette, smoking shisha, doing all sorts, drinking and all that, and posting, after saying you're talented and smart, and you never cease to show me what you're capable of. You treat me like a queen that I am. You respect me, you raise me up. You not allow me to mash my foot against the stone, all those things like that. After everything, waiting end up now blue. Violence, blue. Tell me, someone that is already drunk or someone that is already intoxicated with orishi substances, how will the person be in his right frame of mind and will treat you well? It's beating that we end it. And according to see this picture I'm seeing, the eyes are practically swollen.
Closed.
Swollen and closed. She can't open them. So she said she had to receive a facial reconstructive surgery after the old blow. They've blown the face and all that.
I hope she's able to see well with the eye.
We hope so, depending on the country she is.
I pray you never do this to another woman.
That is it.
This is just the end of the road for both of them.
Funny enough, we can say this is just the end of the road for both of them, but you know that there are some funny creatures, and that's my gender. Our gender, we are very funny girls. We are funny. No matter the amount of blow and the bruises she will still sit there. And these people, they are not married. You're still courting, and they are beating you like this. And after this whole beating and reconstructive surgery, tell me what we end it. It's flower. They come and drop flower at the doorstep, drop card, drop perfume, put chocolate, put check, put everything. If your enemy die,
buy you a car.
If your enemy die, it's the same flower they come and put on your grave. It's as simple as that. So, sense. Nigerians, one of my people in my dire country, Nigeria, chap is from UAR, me I'm from Nigeria. He said this one will be breakfast too. Naebo. A sacrifice, because there's this thing that is trending that says breakfast. This one I've called breakfast. It's a pity. And someone said, Emmy Wonder said, it's a pity there. I saw how you guys were drinking each other on slide 2. Never knew slide 4 and 5 would be this bad. Thank you for later saying the truth and not just allowing people to see only the rosy side and shouting God when. I repeat, social media isn't always the perfect life. So please, let us, social media is not the perfect life. Forget social media. Keep person, my dear sister. All right.
All right. Do we still have time?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so this is another case of, snake in the WC. Students run for their dear life after spotting a Joe Black in the WC in Delta State. That's, I don't even like to even call the name. Okay, so they saw snake in the WC. It's a black and brown.
Very, very big, Joe Blake.
Joe Blake, okay.
Very big.
I thought it's Joe Black, sorry.
Do you know that ever since the incident we discussed last week about the officer that was beaten by a snake while she was trying to use her, since that day, like this, we want to use toilet. I will peep very well. Like, I will almost shook my head inside.
I use one mind to sit.
That is it. And you now be using one mind to pray. Because the sizes of the snakes that are being discovered inside the water closet systems, they are just ridiculously, is it ridiculously big now? They're just big. Like, where did they come from? They're big.
What are they even looking for? Okay, someone has answered the question. Someone said snakes are coming to revenge after federal government accused them of swallowing
money. 36 million naira. How many years ago? Okay.
Well, it's not funny. It's getting scary. Me, I'm even
exactly
scared. I'm really scared though.
Exactly.
Really scared,
it's actually
people
scary.
make joke out of everything. I beg now, somebody blush, blah, blah, blah. Never know. Okay, make una wait now. Maybe the snake won't return money way their papa swallowed that year. Well, may God continue to protect us. You just need to watch and stay safe.
Okay.
Vigilant of your environment.
So,
it's not just WC alone.
Exactly. Environment in general. Because I remember when I was in school, a snake actually entered my toilet as well. But it wasn't, maybe it was formerly inside the WC and it crawled out. I just found it on the floor. And me, the biggest thing I can kill in my life is cockroach. Even rat, I run from rats. But as God will have it, I had to go wake my neighbor very early in the morning. I had to go wake my neighbor to come help me kill the snake, and that was it. Well, thanks be to God, the snake was killed, and I was happy. Let's ask me, did not kill the snake. Well, I'll just leave the house. I won't pack anything. I'll leave the house. Just leave like that. So ever since that day, I've been so vigilant, like extra vigilant of my environment. So you can do that as well. Okay, let's take the last one for today. Student expelled from OAU in his final semester starts again and graduates with first class from FUTA. Just imagine being expelled in your final semester. It will be as if the world has ended. It will be as if your mom's prayers are not getting answered, or it will be as if your mom is not praying at all. But come to think of it, he didn't allow that to weigh him down. He didn't allow that to, he was just pressed, he was not crushed. And he graduated with first class from Federal University of Technology in Akure. My dear brother, a big congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
You are the true definition of an academic hero. You are the true definition of an academic hero.
You went, you saw, you conquer.
Yes, I give you kudos and good job. This is your result. You used to do good things still.
Amen.
It's opened door of favor for you.
Amen.
Me personally, even though I don't know you from Adam and Eve, but I rejoice with you.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, that will be all on today's segment of Afternoon Drive Show here on Lagoon Radio. Hope you enjoyed your time with us. Let me briefly give you this information all the way from the St. John's Church Choir, Aroloya, Lagos. In case you don't know, this Sunday, 5th of December, is the centenary stroke 101st choir festival, and right that day the choir have organized 2 different services. We have the festival matins at 10 a.m. We also have the festival even song starting with the organ recital at 4:30 p.m. Are you a lover of music? Come to St. John's Church Aroloya. If you don't know road, use your Google map. It's on Google map. Type St. John's Anglican Church Aroloya, Lagos. Your Google map will direct you straight away to St. John's Church Aroloya. And don't forget, the choir is trying to raise 100 million naira choir trust fund. This will help the choir to sponsor some of the choir members to music school, and if you do exemplary well, you'll be sent abroad. And don't forget, St. John's Church Choir is affiliated with the Royal School of Music, London, UK. So make it a date with St. John's. Chab, we are inviting you. Make it a date with St. John's Church Choir, Aroloya, Lagos on the 5th of December. Ireo.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Ẹ ṣé ayé ọpẹ́ yọ. Ẹ ṣé ayé ọpẹ́ yọ. Ọlọ́run o. Ẹ ṣé o ayé ọpẹ́ padà yọ. Ẹ ṣé bàbá o. Ẹ ṣé ayé ọpẹ́ yọ. Ẹ ṣé ayé ọpẹ́ yọ. Ó yọ o. Ẹ ṣé ayé ọpẹ́ yọ. Ọlọ́run o.